You know, I think we've only been here a handful of times, and it seems like we always come in on a back-to-back. So really, we stayed in Times Square, and it was right to the. I don't even think we skated in the morning, but we would just go right to the game. I think the biggest thing is when I got traded here. That's all I thought New York was Times Square, tons of people all around. But after I spent some time here, getting to know different areas of the city. It's made it great, and it really truly is a great city. From all the restaurants, you know, the museums, all the different shows. There's so much to do.
Well, I think I did a little bit break my tie to the Celtics. I enjoy watching the Knicks. I was never a huge Celtics fan. I think the Knicks are my team for basketball for sure. I don't think you're going to budge me on the Red Sox or the Patriots. If you didn't get me off the Red Sox bandwagon last summer, then you're never going to do it. That's my team. We struggled with them so long. You finally get a little competition. Can't get mad at me for liking the Red Sox. Can't get mad at me.
Yeah, he's as soon as we get there, before he sits down, he has to line everything up perfectly, and you know, sometimes when I'm lucky, he puts away my clothes too.
One thing that the fans might not know about Ryan Callan is that he pretty much just is on my schedule. On the road, he's always on my schedule. I'm always responsible for setting the alarm and, you know, figuring out dinner, and you know, we'll pretty much split picking the movie, but he's pretty much just shows up on the road and he just follows me, and he makes me make all the decisions.
We usually switch every once in a while. It's between comedy and action, whatever we're feeling. You know, and usually I'm the one with the remote. I control the TV. We don't leave that in his hands. He's not good with it. So he's a good roommate, though.
We usually, depending on what time we get in, you know, if it's later in the afternoon, we'll maybe rent a movie, and we'll go through it together, and we'll pick out a movie. And I pick out a movie that we like, because I make most of the calls in the room, and I'll pick out a movie we like, and Mack Truck is sleeping within the first 15 minutes of the movie, every time. Snoring, every time.
His job in our room when we're on the road is to pick out a movie, you know, and he's not very good at that job. He always seems to pick boring ones, and I usually make it about 20 minutes in, and then I fall asleep. So it's maybe a combination of being a little tired, catching up on some sleep, but mostly his movie picking choices, not good.
I think he made it 25 minutes through one movie, and that's it, he's sleeping. No matter what happens, he's snoozing. He does not watch TV, he just sleeps through it.
No, not yet. I mean, I want him to try and you know, overcome this, you know, grow in this skill department. I think he definitely has a long way to go, but I know he has the potential to get better at, you know, deciding what we watch on TV.
Music's a big deal in the room. I'm more of a rock guy than a hip hop. I like techno every once in a while. Has its place. It's tough. I mean, I think we had a good system going last year where I think Richie had a nice rock mix before, and DZ got in on his little playlist. But those playlists get old pretty quick if we don't change them up. I think we need a little more variety, because we always have the same 5 songs all year long. Before we go to the ice, it gets really, really monotonous.
The age difference is probably the biggest thing. I know G and Callie like their hip hop as well. My first year when we used to drive together, they used to enjoy the music.
Well, if you're looking for, you know, 80s mixes, Richie would probably be the best. I know he grew up in that era.
Oh, Brad Richards, the worst music. I don't even know what genre. It's like a classical soft rock. I mean, I have no interest in hearing any of that, and unfortunately, I have to deal with driving with him in the car every day. And if he's driving, he's got his music on, and we always have a battle back and forth, because when I'm driving, it's always hip hop and loud in the morning and gets me in a good mood.
If you want some good techno beats, Girardi's got a lot of loves Tiesto and artists like that. So
Max Step, they're very easygoing guys, so they're good with anything. A lot of guys, you know, like a good variety of genres, so it's we don't have too many guys who complain. But when I have the music on, it's the older guys who you have to worry about. It's Richie. Marty complains, but deep down he actually kind of likes it.
I have not heard Strawman play guitar, but would assume he's pretty good. I've heard Hank play a bunch of times, and he's good. I haven't heard him sing yet. He won't divulge that, but no, I'm looking forward to hear Strawman play. I didn't even know he played.
I definitely think he's got the step on me there. I saw his concert here in the fall somewhere, and he's pretty good. He's pretty good, and you know, I still had a couple of years to catch him though. He's been doing it a lot more, and so and now when he has kids too, he's gonna struggle a little bit. So I might catch up to him.
I think the perfect funny teammate is a guy that remembers a lot of the details and the stories, because obviously we're on the road, we're in planes, we're here, you know, we're together all the time. So there's certain details of stories that are extremely funny. And one of the story last year, Brian Boyle was late for a meeting and he ran into the classroom and the guy's looking at him and the whole thing. But when we tell that story back, like the details make it that's so funny. So and he doesn't mind when the guys joke around with that. So, but you can be a year later, 2 years later, and those stories are still really funny.
I'm gonna get beat up on the street. I hope you know that. This is for you. This is all for you. I'm gonna get jumped on the street for chirping the Jets. Butt fumble. I made one tweet about how the Patriots Jet game was going on Thanksgiving. A lot of people swearing. Not very nice. Like in bad taste. Still rolling. Butt fumble. I love New York. I love Rangers fans. I love you guys. I'm sorry that the Jets had a butt fumble. Peace.